As you know, IATA conducts several aviation days a year in different parts of the world, and the main purpose of these aviation days is to bring the stakeholders together under one roof to address the challenges and opportunities that exist in that region and try to come up with solutions or plans to move forward. This year we've had several points and several panels to address the different challenges that are facing Africa and the Middle East in 2015 and 16, and the speakers and the panelists did a great job in addressing these challenges and coming up with their own points of view of how we can move forward during the coming year in solving and meeting these challenges head on. As you know, this year the theme of our conference was basically competition and cooperation for mutual benefit. And here we wanted to emphasize the need for these different stakeholders to cooperate with each other, yet maintain a competitive environment amongst each other. We believe that this policy will, number one, reduce costs when it comes to cooperation, and will reduce the fares or the rates that passengers pay, whether for airplanes, seats, or for cargo. Well, actually, fortunately and unfortunately, we do have a very interesting region that has a lot of challenges, yet at the same time, a lot of opportunities. It was very clear during the aviation day that the main challenges remain to be the security and safety of passengers in the two regions. And another challenge which is emerging right now is the reduction in oil prices. Now, this is a two-way street where, number one, we assume that airlines will be making more money because of the cost of fuel has dropped more than 50%. But at the same time, we're witnessing that the oil-producing countries have slowed down the projects, slowed down the investments that they've been having in the aviation industry because of the reduction of revenues that were coming from oil. Yet we continue to see that the airlines, especially in the Middle East, are still growing. They're still receiving more airplanes. They're still expecting a double-digit growth in the number of passengers that are coming to or through the region. This is not the case in Africa, where we have seen a small reduction in growth, at least in cargo, and to a certain extent in passengers. But we believe that both regions will continue to have a growth trajectory for the coming few years, maybe with small bumps here and there, but at the end, it is really a growth market that will be something that the whole world will be looking at. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, and a lot of dedication by the IATA team in the region where the IATA event is taking place, and here in the regional office. For example, this aviation day, we've been talking about it for over 8 months, and we had to, number one, find an airline that is going to be the sponsored airline, and then we need to find other sponsors to pay for the cost of conducting this aviation day. We need to find speakers, we need to find panelists, we need to find moderators, we need to also find the topics that are of interest to the region or that would attract people to come over. This is over and above all the logistics that needs to be done in terms of finding the right place, the right venue, the proper setup, and the themes, and all the collateral material that needs to be done. It takes a lot of effort, because even though you get a lot of confirmation from speakers and panelists, but they continue sometimes to change their mind due to other commitments that they have. So we always need to be dynamic and trying to keep the panels lively with the right people attending them, and that these panelists will come up with information that is useful for the entire audience. My final word is that I would like to extend a big thank you to our staff and team in Abu Dhabi, who have worked tirelessly to make sure that everything in this event takes place, together with the cooperation and the coordination with our team here in Amman. I also have to thank our main sponsors who have contributed tremendously to making this event a success through their sponsorship, whether it is airlines, government authorities, and other stakeholders. Again, I also need to thank His Excellency Sheikh Sultan bin Tahnoun Al Hayyan, who opened the conference for us, and of course our Director General Tony Tyler, who took time from a busy schedule to fly over and open the conference as well on behalf of IATA. I need to also thank all the speakers and the panelists and the moderators who made the event a great success through their participation. Last but not least, I'd like to thank all the people who made an effort to come over and attend and participate in these sessions, which have made this event a truly successful and memorable aviation day.